Hello, gorgeous. Welcome to your love reading for June. So this is going to be a general love reading for the signs. This could also apply if I have any cross watchers out there. You know, if say you're with a Virgo and you're watching the Virgo video, that would make you a cross watcher. This could even apply to you. Feel free to reverse the players depending to what resonates. But this is going to be for all signs, sun, moon, and rising. Just some house rules as always. Format always changes. But essentially we're going to be looking at an overview as well as a more detailed tarot spread about love, relationships, possibly no new romances coming in for the month. My only request, like I said, this is a general reading. So take what resonates, leave behind what doesn't. Do not try to force the messages. If I start talking about something that doesn't fit your current situation, let that go. That particular message isn't meant for you. I only want you to take what resonates, what makes sense, what feels good. And most times when it's meant for you, like, it just clicks. Like, you feel it, you know it, it sounds familiar, like that totally relates, I can connect to this. If you don't get that feeling, that message just wasn't meant for you. With that being said, I do recommend you watch the videos for all your signs, especially since this is love readings. I definitely would watch. I always recommend your sun and your rising, but I definitely, because it's a little more emotional, would recommend your moon as well as your Venus. Because there we're definitely, Venus, we're definitely talking about love and romances. Moon, we're talking about feelings. So those two may be worth checking out this month, especially if you're not connecting with your sun video. All right? Other than that, let's get started. Hey Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Welcome to your love reading for June. Alright, let's get into it. For those of you returning, you'll notice there's a deck missing. I normally always have the Romance Angels deck in here for obvious reasons. Just wasn't feeling it this month. So we are going to pull an Animal Spirit card. This is going to be general advice concerning love, romance, or relationships. And then we're going to get your main message from a tarot spread at the end. Alright. So, let's get this oracle first, shall we? Alright. So, Sag, here is your advice. Dove Spirit, be peace. Be peace. I feel like you guys could be frustrated with some stuff. Could be frustrated with your dating circumstances, could even be just frustrated with life stuff in general, work, friendships, I don't know, family, I don't know. I feel like there's some shit going on, and I'm sorry, but it feels like there's some stuff going on that is just messing with you. It could be messing with you financially, emotionally, physically, lots of things I feel like are going on. And the advice from Spirit is literally just be peace. Find stillness. Find a calm center. Now, am I saying that makes all the stress go away? No, of course not. The situations are still there. But you being frazzled, you being all wound up, you being frustrated, not going to help and not going to bring you a solution. You need to find peace, because that's where you are able to be strong, and that's where you can start to act and create a solution and move forward and think clearer and make wiser decisions. It's also just a more comfortable space. You know, and as a Cancer, to me that's the bigger thing. Like, no, I just want you to make sure you feel good. You don't feel good if you're not at peace, right? So I just want you to feel good. But even for you being a fire sign, like when you're at peace, when you're at center, that's where you can cause the most impact. That's where you can make a wise decision. That's where you can clearly see the direction you need to move in. If you're all frazzled and your mind is all chaotic, you know, worried about this, worried about that, like distracted by this, frustrated by that, you can't make a clear decision because your attention is all kapakahi, all thrown all over the place. So your advice is really to find calm. And I shared this with another sign, and it was one of the earlier ones. I almost want to say Gemini, maybe Cancer. Maybe it was Cancer. It might have been the Cancer video. Some of you, just because Mars has moved into Cancer, so depending where Cancer is in your chart, you're getting a lot of energy sent to that area. And Mars in Cancer is not a helpful position. That's not a place Mars operates very well. So you could just have a lot of just extra energy that is just wearing you out, because it's like it's just in a place where you're like, oh god, this isn't, it's too much, I don't like it, this feels weird, I don't want to deal with that. So my advice in that video was to increase your activity level, just because it helps to burn off some of that energy. You know, obviously you're burning it off physically, but it literally just gives you something to do with that energy versus sit there and stew with it and be all stressed out. And this could be, you know, walk your dog around the block, do some yoga, go to the gym for a little bit, you know, go to the beach, to walk around the park, just get out and do something. I mean, just make yourself, you know, do 10 jumping jacks when you get out of bed, something like that. It just uses up that energy, so it's not messing with you anymore. So it's not creating all this like all this tension. Find peace. I feel like you guys had a lot happen to you beginning of this Gemini season, possibly. All right, no, we're going to talk about these first. All right, what do we get? Love it. All right, so Ace of Swords, truth, clarity. Could definitely be communication as well. This I love to see. World card. Culmination, the end of things. This is why you need to be at peace. You want to find an ending, you need to be at peace first. You're not going to find an ending. This is almost like, think of this as running a race. The shortest way from the start line to the finish line is a straight line. If you're not at peace, it's like running a race but going all kinds of different directions. It's going to take you very long to get to this finish line. If you do that, this sort of truth is pointing your way forward. It's pointing you in a clear, direct path. This communication coming to you, this communication coming to you, I do feel like it's coming from the divine. This is hitting your intuition. This could even be in dreams for some of you. Because I feel like I'm more focused on the hand in this image. This hand popping out of the cloud, the hand holding the sword, more so than the sword. This is like spirit popping up. Be like, here, take this. Go that way. Let me point you in that direction. Go that way. Like, that's really what's going on. But yes, you need to be still and calm to find this clarity. Okay, everyone's jumping. Everyone's jumping. All right, what did we get? Who we got? Yep. Look at that. You got another ace. And here, right in the center of the reading, here you sit. King of Wands. King of Fire, right there. Right in the center. Look at you. Oh, passionate, charismatic, charming, focused, motivated, action-oriented, wanting to act, wanting to do, wanting to make stuff happen. There you are, right in the center. Yeah, I'm going to jump to this one. And then we have the Ace of Wands, desire, passion, action, intention, you know, chutzpah. Like, this is your get up and go. Wanting to start, wanting to do, wanting to make things happen. But in between you ready to act and the action that needs to be taken, in between that lies this Five of Cups, lies this sadness, this sense of loss. This, I think, has to do with, this could be news you recently received, this could be frustrations with things not going your way, things not feeling right. This could be a sense of lack that you may be dealing with that is sitting in the way of this action. You know what, Spirit, I want to clarify this World card more so than anything else. Thank you. Nope, we're not taking any of that. We got it. What do we got? Oh, thank you. All right, thank you, Spirit. So clarifying the World card, look at that. Empress. Empress energy. creation, abundance, the exact opposite of this energy. I have nothing, I've lost everything, I create anything I want. I am abundance incarnate. You want to reach this ending? You want to cross the finish line? Create it yourself. You can. I almost want to say this is like hopelessness. Feeling like everything is out of your control. When again, look, here you are. Master of Fire, already in possession of your magic wand. You have it all. You have it all. But for some reason you can't see it. Spirit's trying to give you the clarity to see exactly what's at your disposal. This is giving me major Dorothy vibes. You could have gone home at any time. You just wouldn't believe me. You're like at the point where you wouldn't believe me. But you have everything you need. You just need to take action. Look, here you are sitting still, bottom of the deck, 4 of Cups, regrets, looking back. Sitting looking at the less than. Do something. Do something. I feel like this is just an emotional feeling that I can't, or I won't, or I shouldn't, or it's not going to happen. Whatever it is. It's sitting between you with the desire to act and the actual action. But really, this is just a feeling. This is just a feeling. You can still act. It's not actually stopping you. Even with the five of Cups, I always talk about, yes, you've got some fallen cups down here. You know, there was some type of loss, you got some bad news, you're sad about something. But look, there's still 2 perfectly good cups there, full of goodness and wonderful things. Why are we not looking at those 2 cups? Why are we so focused on these 3 spilled ones? You know what I mean? And you can even take that as so simple as like you've got your health, you've got a home. You can afford things like Wi-Fi, you know, like things like that. But it's like there's goodness here. Now, there's sadness here too. I'm not trying to say like, oh yeah, you just snap your fingers, everything's all right. But the focusing on this isn't helping anyone, including you. And you possess the capabilities to create more. Okay, Spirit, let's get an outcome. Okay. Oh, God, Sag. Oh, look, we had a hidden one underneath. All right. So here's your outcome. 9 of Swords, feeling anxious, worried, dealing with all these stresses, definitely being stressed with that 9 of Swords. Here you are, Knight of Swords, wanting to act fast, wanting to move now, literally now. This is the fastest moving card, wanting to move now. And then you have the Moon and the 4 of Pentacles. So there's still secrets, there's still things you don't fully understand. For some of you, you may be waiting to hear something. Maybe you had some news and now you're waiting for test results or you're waiting for confirmation. Something still has yet to be revealed. And I feel like this is you kind of waiting and holding on to things in anticipation of what's coming, and that's got you kind of stressed. Because this is you wanting to, I want to go now, I want to run now, I want to make it happen now. But I'm stuck here waiting because I haven't heard anything yet, and it's stressing me the F out. Ugh. 2 of Wands. 7 of Swords. Chariot. Eight of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. Alright. So, Sag. I know this is your outcome, so this is something you're going to have to face. You even got the Be at Peace card. You're waiting for this message. And you're just sitting here anxious and stormy and twiddling your thumbs, and it's getting you all kinds of mad. Your intentions, you know, I'm trying to think, how do I want to word this? What you need to do, I'm trying to think, I want to word this so it's not confusing, because even in my head I'm like, oh my god, no, I can't say that. But essentially what you need to do something. You need to act. Like, that's not changing. You have so many cards about motivation and action. Literally, you have the action card for me right here. So you need to do something. But does that mean you need to do something that has to do with these intentions, with what you've been putting out there? I think with the Seven of Swords, that's not the thing to do. Like, I almost think you guys are getting so impatient about getting this news that you're like, I just gotta do something else. It's almost like here you have this card telling you to create and make this path and make this abundance. And it's like, you're like, but I'm sitting here waiting, I'm trying to create, and it's not happening. So it's almost like there may be a temptation for some of you to like abandon what you've been working on and just create something new. Like, I'm just scratch this and start all over again. I would not recommend that. I would not. What you should be doing is working on this, doing whatever needs to be done to find this peace and create this balance for yourself. And it's funny, Sag, your last reading, you got the Chariot, so you had the Cancer card pop up last time. This Cancer, honestly, and I feel like this is a Cancer, this Cancer did something really good for you and is working something out for you. Trying to bring in this communication, trying to bring in this success and this swiftness, and trying to turn things in your favor. I think I told you in your last reading, you need to take care of this Cancer. They're working for you. They're doing something. They're doing something. But like, oh, do not shift gears, alright? I know it's hard. I know you want to run. I know you want to move. I know you want to change stuff today. You don't have all the answers yet. You don't have the full clear picture. Spirit's going to show it to you, but it's not here yet. So don't start putting out a brand new intention, because you're gonna trip yourself up. Focus on being at peace. Trust that things are going to change, because they are. It's just taking longer than you want. Granted, 5 seconds is longer than you want, but give it time. It's going to happen. Ooh. All right, my loves. I'm going to wrap up your reading here. Wishing you all the best. First and foremost, thank you for watching this video and supporting my channel. I'm sending you the best for the rest of this month. I know you can make it. And I know we talked a lot about, I feel like all the readings have done this, because we're doing love readings, right? But I feel like all of the readings this month have really like talked about this personal development that's kind of standing in the way. Like, all of this has nothing to do with romance and relationships. It could for some of you, but I feel like this is what's standing in the way of getting to a place where you can make that commitment, or being in a place where you can open and welcome in a relationship. You guys are another sign that's just having a love reading just like this. There's other things that Spirit's like, no, we need to do this first before we go back to the relationship stuff. This is a bigger issue. All right, my friends. Okay, I'm gonna leave that there. If you have questions about that, though, hit me up down below, all right? You're more than welcome to reach out to me either in the comment section, or you can DM me privately on Instagram at The Guiding Chariot. If you want to book a private session with me, you're more than welcome to. All that info will be in the description box. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not already, please subscribe to this channel so we can do this every month together. And again, wishing you the best. Work on this. Work on finding this peace for yourself. Oh my god, I've been watching clips of Kung Fu Panda 3. I mean, not 3. Well, yes, 3. But it was Kung Fu Panda 2, where the whole thing was like, find inner peace. Be peaceful. That's gonna be you. That's gonna be you this month. Alright, find your peace. Alright? Okay, Sag. Love you guys. Take care. And I will see you in your next video. Bye.